If you are someone who speaks less, if you are someone who's shy, if you are someone who wants to make a lot of friends but is not able to because they overthink every situation and they don't know what to speak. So this video is for all of you. मुझे लगता है that there are a lot of people who have a lot going on inside of them, but in today's time they find it difficult to express themselves. They find it difficult to talk to a lot of people. They find it difficult to make new friends. Trust me when I say this, you're not the only one. Hi, this is Shreyashi, and in today's video I'm going to talk about how to build confidence. So I'm going to give you 6 actionable tips on how to build confidence. The first one is you need to make a list of 2 things. The first thing is you need to write about all the things that you think that you are good at. Basically, you need to write down your qualities. आपको किन चीज़ों में लगता है कि आप बहुत अच्छे हो. For example, maybe you are a kind person, maybe you are compassionate, maybe you are empathetic, maybe you are helpful, maybe you are soft-spoken and you think that's a quality. So whatever you think is a quality that you have, write that down. Now, I'm not talking about looks, I'm not talking about physical appearance, but more about the internal qualities and values that we think that we have. And the second list that you need to make is of all the things that you currently do not like about yourself and that you would want to change. Once you've made the list, what you need to do is you need to remember the things that you're good at and you need to, visit this list often, especially when you're feeling low. जो सेकेंड लिस्ट आपने बनाई है विच इज़ अबाउट द थिंग्स दैट यू वुड लाइक टू चेंज, अभी इस लिस्ट में आपको ऐसी चीज़ें आइडेंटिफाई करनी है जो कि आपको लगता है कि आप बदल सकते हो. बिकॉज इस लिस्ट में आई एम श्योर बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें होंगी जो कि बदली नहीं जा सकती, लाइक हाइट और सर्टेन बॉडी पार्ट, सर्टेन बॉडी फीचर्स. These things we cannot do anything about, but the things that you think that you can change, highlight those points. And after that, what you need to do is you need to create an action plan of how do you plan to change these things. Now, for example, if you have written that you are fat and you don't like it, then your action plan would be around how do you plan to lose that weight. Once you have made this list and your action plan, that'll make you feel a little comfortable about the things that you can achieve in your life. Now, moving on to the second tip. So now that you have identified the actionable steps, what you need to do is you need to keep your promises. So whenever New Year starts or whenever, we are highly motivated, we often make promises to ourselves and others. We make big promises. We make very big promises sometimes. And most of the times, we're not able to keep them. And the biggest reason why we're not able to keep these promises is because हम बहुत बड़े promises कर देते हैं. We sometimes set unachievable targets. And because of that, we are not able to do even the smallest task. If you want to keep your promises, I suggest that you keep smaller goals. So for example, if you are not working out at all currently and you're planning to build that habit or you're planning to, lose weight, so in that case, your target should not be something like, I will start going to the gym every day from tomorrow. You should start small. For example, you should set something like, I would like to work out twice a week starting tomorrow. And you decide on the days on which you want to work out. इससे क्या होगा कि आपको एक habit build-up होगी to go to the gym. And like James Clear says in this book called Atomic Habits, that it's not about big habits, it's about those small habits. It's about showing up, and once these small habits compound, they make a very big impact in your life overall. So once you start keeping your own promises and showing up for yourself, you will feel much more confident. आपको बहुत ज़्यादा confidence feel होगा and you will start trusting in yourself and you'll start believing in yourself. And if you're showing up for yourself, you'll automatically build that quality of showing up for others as well. When people see कि आप जो बोलते हो वो करते हो, like you actually stand up on your words, then people actually perceive you also as a very confident person and someone they can rely on. And ultimately, it boosts up your confidence because you see that people have trust in you, people believe in you, and people think that you're confident. So it is a cyclic effect that you radiate confidence, people start having faith in you, then that radiates confidence back into you. The third thing that you need to do is you need to get to know yourself. Most of us do not know ourselves. Like वी नो अ फ्यू थिंग्स, ऊपर ऊपर की चीज़ें हमें पता होती हैं कि ओके आई डोंट लाइक स्पीकिंग टू पीपल अ लॉट, आई लव रीडिंग, आई लाइक स्पेंडिंग टाइम विद दिस पर्सन, बट जो बहुत ज़्यादा डीप चीज़ें होती हैं ना, वो कभी कभी हमें नहीं पता होती. So I talk to a lot of people as a life coach, and most of them tell me their issues, and once I ask them few things about themselves, they are often not able to answer it. For example, if someone is having a relationship issue, or if someone is not sure whether the person that they are hanging out with is the right one for them, they're not able to figure that out. And वो उनको इसलिए नहीं पता चल पाता क्योंकि they have not made a list, or they have not thought about what kind of partner do they like, what kind of partner do they want to spend their life with. Knowing yourself consists of understanding all these things. Who are you? What makes you happy? What totally irritates you? What do you love doing? What excites you? What makes you happy at any point? What is your favorite food? Which is your favorite place? What do you like to do for fun? And things like that. Also, what kind of partner would you like to have? What are the top 3 qualities that you would want in your partner? And what are the things that you totally would not want in your partner? So get to know yourself better, and that will help you in becoming much more confident than you are now. Now, the fourth thing, which is very, very important, is you need to stop victimizing yourself. So a lot of the people often tend to victimize themselves, and by victimizing themselves I mean that they think low of themselves. Now, पहले पॉइंट में जो हमने क्वालिटीज लिखी थी, थिंग्स दैट यू डोंट लाइक अबाउट योर सेल्फ, एंड मोस्टली जो विक्टिमाइजेशन होता है वो उन चीज़ों की वजह से ही होता है, बिकॉज आपको लगता है कि मेरे में ये नहीं है, मेरे में वो नहीं है, एंड उसकी वजह से आप फिर सोचते हो कि बिकॉज मेरे में ये नहीं है, दैट इज़ वाई I do not feel confident in speaking to people. For example, it's about the height. So you'll think like, oh, because I am short, that is why maybe I feel uncomfortable around a large group of people. Or you'll write something like, oh, maybe because I'm dark skinned, that's why I feel that I'm not beautiful, and because of that it makes me uncomfortable, and that's why I am not able to speak. अब पहले पॉइंट में जो आपने लिस्ट बनाई थी अबाउट थिंग्स दैट यू डू नॉट लाइक अबाउट योर सेल्फ, उसमें 2 टाइप की चीज़ें, जैसे मैंने बोला था कि कुछ चीज़ें आप बदल सकते हो एंड कुछ चीज़ें आप नहीं बदल सकते हो. सो थिंग्स दैट यू कैन चेंज, यू विल ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट आफ्टर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो, एंड थिंग्स दैट यू कैन नॉट चेंज, यू नीड टू जस्ट एक्सेप्ट इट. यू नीड टू एक्सेप्ट हाउ एवर यू आर, जो भी जैसे भी आप हो, जैसा भी आपको भगवान ने बना के भेजा है, the way that you are, it's all right. There's nothing wrong with you. So stop feeling that there's something wrong with you, there is this missing in you, there's that missing in you. आपके में ये होता तो अच्छा होता, वो होता तो अच्छा होता, आपके पेरेंट्स ऐसे होते तो अच्छा होता, आपके सिबलिंग्स ऐसे होते तो अच्छा होता, आपके फ्रेंड्स ऐसे होते तो अच्छा होता. Stop blaming the situations and everything around you, and start thinking about things that is actually in your hand, and things that you can change, things that you can influence right now. Because जो चीज़ें आप नहीं बदल सकते उस पर फोकस करके कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है. It's only a waste of time, and it'll keep spiraling you downwards. You'll keep feeling bad and bad and bad, and उसका कोई solution कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते हो आप. But if you work on the things that you can actually work on and improve in yourself, then you will see an actual growth, and then you will actually start feeling more and more confident about yourself. So stop victimizing yourself, stop feeling sorry for yourself. It's not a good thing to do, and it's not at all attractive also for other people. Like if you want to appear confident, दूसरे लोगों के सामने अगर आप confident appear होना चाहते हो, and if you're always talking low about yourself, if you're always talking about how uncomfortable you are, how you have acne, and because of that you feel uncomfortable, or you have this, you have that, then people will also only look at those things, and they will not feel that you're very confident in your own skin. So if you want to be confident, stop feeling sorry for yourself and start working on the things that you think that you can change about yourself. Now, the 5th thing that you need to do is you need to understand what you need. In order to actually get to know yourself, you need to journal a lot. because oftentimes we think that we know ourselves. Like I said, we think that we know ourselves, but when we actually write it down on a piece of paper, sometimes it is then that we actually realize what is bothering us and where some things are coming from. Because कुछ चीज़ें होती हैं जो आपके पास्ट ट्रॉमास पे बेस्ड होती हैं, आपका जो करेंट बिहेवियर आपके काफ़ी बार पास्ट ट्रॉमास पे बेस्ड होता है. सो वंस यू have understood yourself better, then you can relate those things of why you behave this way in the present times, and then you can connect it back to your past. And when you journal, you'll also be able to understand what you need in life and what makes you happy. आपने कुछ लोगों को ऑब्जर्व किया होगा, लाइक पीपल हु आर वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट एंड हु रेडिएट अ लॉट ऑफ पॉजिटिविटी. आपने उन्हें नोटिस किया होगा कि उनको पता होता है कि उनको क्या चाहिए. Like, for example, take the smallest examples. You go to an ice cream store and you see that they are sure that they want that blueberry ice cream, or they're sure that okay, मेरे को ये size के cone में ये चाहिए. Similarly for Subway also, some people are like sure about the exact toppings they want, the exact things they want, because they have figured it out. They have figured out what makes them happy. Right? So you need to know in life, in your everyday life, what do you need to make yourself happy, or what do you need that will make you more complete, or will make you more full and and more cheerful and more hopeful, and basically will make you feel better in every way. And once you have figured it out, you need to start communicating that. नाउ जिन लोगों के साथ आप सबसे ज़्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करते हो, उन लोगों से आपको ये चीज़ शेयर करनी है. Sometimes it's very difficult to actually tell what you need. For me also, like when I got married 2 years back, then there were few things that I expected from my husband. He had no idea about it, and then I observed that he's not doing the things that I want him to do in certain very small aspects. Then I realized कि okay, instead of blaming him, I should rather tell him what I'm expecting, because I realized that it's not his fault also, because he doesn't know that it makes me happy. I have never communicated it to him, so it's more of my problem than his problem, right? So I did that. I started communicating and I saw things changing. So the thing is that कुछ चीज़ें ना actually बहुत छोटी होती हैं. And I agree that हमारे लिए uncomfortable होता है चीज़ों को express करना, especially if you're a shy person, or if you are an introverted person, and if you are someone who's used to living with parents and कभी अकेले नहीं रहे हो, कभी किसी और के साथ नहीं रहे हो, तो थोड़ा uncomfortable होता है. But once you start communicating, things actually start to change. Firstly, you understand what you need, and once you realize that, you start communicating it and you watch things change. So that was it for today's video. I have written a few more points, but I think the video is getting quite long, so I'll end it here. I hope you liked it. I hope you took away something from this video, and if you did, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you again in my next one. Till then, bye bye, take care.